Hey, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Okay? You gotta watch it.
Can I steal someone super quick?
Go. Feel the difference? It's really comfortable when you guys play that now. It's locked right in. Every time you perform that, you gotta make sure that you're watching that carefully because the difference is really significant. Nice job.
No, I just wanted to compliment you on a couple things. When you first came out here, you were sitting with your instruments in the right position, you were ready to play, you're getting mentally ready, you're ready, and your attitude was really good. And we commented to each other like, they look really good. They look like they're here for business. You know, I'll tell you, the attitude is more important than anything, because if you're open to what this experience is and learning, you're going to keep getting better and better and better. Okay, just having the right attitude. So that was like kind of, as judges, that's kind of important. You see, what if everybody's messing around and doing things and distracted when you first start, but no, you were focused, you were out there. The second thing is, this is the ultimate team, right? You are a team. A band is basically a team of musicians, right? And you all play a role like any other, like your soccer or your football or any team that you happen to be on. Everybody's got a role to play, right? So how can you best contribute to the team? You know, that's what I always think. Like, I'm part of a band, I'm part of a team. I want to do my best to contribute to that team. So how can you best contribute to this team? Somebody give me an idea. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, you know, you keep working individually on yourself, you know. Like if you're a basketball player, you're probably going out and shooting some hoops on the garage late at night, you know, just to shoot some more hoops because you want to get better because you'll be better for your team. What's another way? By just your individual practice. When you go home, working on your individual tone, everybody works on their tone will make your whole team sound better. And then you're a star of your team. Yeah. And making sure instruments in tune and making sure it works properly, making sure you guys all have good reads. That's a really important part of being part of this team. You have a great team here, you know, and you're in 6th grade, you got the makings of a great team. I'm just so excited that if you keep working, each individual does their part of the team, that this team is going to be so good by the time you get to 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? You stick together, you keep doing it, you contribute to your team, you keep contributing to that, you keep offering what you can to the team, you know, and that makes you even good. Yeah. Communicating with each other, helping each other is a good part of the team. That's really good, yeah. All of that, you know, if you're the last one in, are you a really good leader and to help the team? No. If you're the first one there and you're warming up before the team starts, that's even better. You know, some of Michael Jordan and some of these guys, you're the first guy in the locker room and they're the last guy out on the field. You're still shooting free throws when everybody else goes on. Yeah. Definitely. That's a good team member. You guys, your answers are so, okay, one more.
Like if you practice with a group, that group can like grow and get better.
Yeah, would it be, you know, if you're in a basketball team, would you maybe have some of your friends over to play like a few hoops or throw the football around or something like that? You can do the same thing with you. Hey, bring your horn over. We're gonna play some of the band music or play some duets or play something. Mr. Schneider will find some stuff. But all those things are really good. So I just wanted to reiterate that because you're a young band, you've got a good sound, you've got a lot going for you, you've got a great attitude. Nothing's to stop you, you know, from being like achieve and keep getting better and better every year. Clarinets at the beginning, now I'm going to get a little technical for a second. Clarinets, don't try to play too loud because it gets exciting. And I heard at the beginning there was these squeaks and stuff. I've squeaked more than all of you combined. In the last year, your whole life, I've squeaked like 1,000 times more, okay? Because I played woodwinds and clarinet too. Don't try to compete with the brass and the percussion. If you try to play too loud, you're gonna squeak. You know, it's a clarinet, it's not a trumpet or a drum. You know, so you gotta really keep focused. Don't try to overplay. I know that happens a lot, especially if you're ever in like a marching band. I know the clarinets are trying to play and compete with all these other things, and you can't do it. All right? Keep thinking about good tone. Somebody mentioned that. Think about your good sound, and there's a lot of you, so you don't have to play loud. You know, you don't have to play that loud, and you're going to come up with. Just be real careful of that, and always have good reeds, and check out your reeds that the reeds aren't going to overblow and squeak when you're blowing too hard. You know, but you don't have to play too loud. And the same goes with the flutes too. Don't try to play louder than the trumpets because we can't. And then your tone. Mr. Zambi, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah.
Dr. Zambi.
I'm good. So, yeah, just to piggyback on what we shared, really, we're super impressed from the get-go. Even before you guys started to play, you know, your attitude about the work is phenomenal. So, you gotta keep doing this, because you're all too good. You gotta make sure you keep this going into 7th and 8th grade. I know I've been coming here probably, 5, 6 years, longest waiting for you. So 2021, that's a long time. There was a lot fewer students on stage at that point. So the number of you that have come out and the quality of the performance has grown so much. And really outstanding job from all of you. Maybe we can check out a little more of all your units. Why don't you Saxomatic?
Yeah, definitely.
Why don't we check out Saxomatic? And with Saxomatic, one of the things with this piece that's cool is you've got a whole range of accents. And you've really got a whole range of articulations, what I mean to say. A lot of staccatos, right? Staccatos, you got tenutos, the line on top, you have a whole range of things. You did a nice job on that. Again, getting back to what you mentioned in the last one, that's okay, is the variation of, like the staccatos in particular, the note is short, it's gonna make you want to rush a little bit because there's more space there. So let's check out some of this. Let me just take it from the top. Again, new space here, there's a lot of area up above you to fill up, and it's gonna make the time feel a little weird. Make sure you're watching super carefully. Low brass players, I'm a low brass player, play primarily trombone, euphonium, and for you guys, it's all about how much air you're going to commit that instrument. Make sure you're using plenty of air to fill up the whole horn, horns too, makes your sound quality the best it can be. So there's lots of big air, especially in the opening here where you guys, it's all on you. So let's take it right to the top.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and.
What does Mr. Schneider play most of? Right. So let's check out a couple of things. Also, while we're stopped, nice job on the bicycle, trombone, and percussion. Listen to each other as you're playing, so it's super tight. It's together, but it can do even more together. So that's one thing I want you to do. Second thing is let's take trombones only at the beginning. Trombone a little more tongue to articulate these notes and get them a clear beginning. Da, 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 da. Make sure you use like a top beginning every note. Let's give trombones a try. Nice. Good articulation. And fun. Thank you.
1, and bass clarinet.
Oh, thank you.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and.
The other thing that's going to help you here is always for trombones and euphoniums in particular is that E flat, E natural. Make sure that's super clear, right? So for you guys, right, E flat, E natural for bones. Third and second position
I was, you know what, we're all thinking alike here. I was gonna beam on that same thing. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, dum, dum, da-dum, dum, da-da-da-dum. Okay, what beats am I snapping my finger on? The second and the fourth beat. Okay. Swing, jazz, there's an emphasis on beat four. Could you guys just play that? And everybody else, can you snap your fingers? Okay, snap on 2 and 4. I'll snap with you. Now, our drummer friend on the snare is kind of playing that too. You know, he's kind of accenting the 2 and 4, but that helps it swing. And if you can just feel that, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 2, 3, 4. But all swing music, jazzy kind of stuff. If you do that, let's try that once. Everybody snap. Don't you play. I want just the trombones and the percussion to play and the bass player at the beginning. Here we go. 2, snap.
1, 2, 3, and.
Trying to get into mood. This is, Dr. Zamri mentioned dynamics at the beginning, and I'm sure you've heard the word before from Mr. Schneider, yes? Right? Let me just ask you this question. Why do we do dynamics? That's the definition of dynamics, but why did the composer put dynamics in music? It definitely adds more excitement to it, contrast, yeah? Changes the mood. You know, the one song you were doing was, like, the market was fast and then it went to the soft middle section. Was that Battlefront? Yeah. It would change the whole mood in the room. It's a different emotion. It's a different feeling. That's why they wrote that. So that creates excitement. So if it's all the same level, it's not very interesting after a while. You start to tune out, but that variation creates different feelings and stuff too. So don't overlook that. It's not just because it's supposed to be because he wrote it in there, but think of why it's there. And believe me, when it's done right, the people in the audience get chills because it's just like it's so thrilling and exciting to listen to, right? But you're trying to get that across to the audience. So I would say overall on all 3 pieces, exaggerate the dynamics. Could you just say that to me again? Say it again. Now say it pianissimo. And now say it fortissimo. That's not fortissimo. Say exaggerate the dynamics. What's fortissimo mean? Very loud. Say exaggerate the dynamics. You get it? It's different. It's different, right? And so I want you to remember that whenever you have them, exaggerate them. All right? Because the audience, you know, what right now what you're thinking like this is forte, fortissimo, and the piano's about here, and then fortissimo's right here. There's about this much change rather than this much change. So you can make a much bigger contrast. Okay, overall, you know, we heard dynamic change, but I think you can even make more. And sometimes it's harder to play soft than it is to play loud. You know, so you got to work on our soft dynamics as well. That's right.
So to Mr. Sadlin's point here, and Mr. Schneider mentioned this too right at the beginning, we'll retread. Let's pull that out for a minute. And look at the beginning. Everybody take a look at the beginning. Everybody marked what for dynamics in the beginning? Forte, right? Nice full sound. Then, what's one thing that happens with the dynamics between the beginning and 13? What's something you see there? That chorus before, there wasn't that much difference. Let's start right from the beginning. Notice what Mr. Schneider had to do. He had you come down a little bit when you start the crescendo. Why do you think he asked you to do that? Go ahead. Exactly. So when you start at the beginning, next forte, when you start the crescendo, we're going to come down a bit, and we're going to exaggerate how much we get louder through up. Right from the beginning.
1, 2, beginning, ready, ready, go.
Really nice playing. I'm very impressed all the way around the percussion. That's sensitive sound. That's uncommon. Did you feel the difference? I think you could do it even better, and this is going to get back to something that Mr. Sadler talked about. This is a team. If most of you come down and 3 of you remain a little higher, how's it going to sound? Yeah, you're not going to quite hear the difference. So I'm going to challenge all of you. When we get to the beginning of that crescendo, make sure all of you come down together and all of you crescendo. Right from the beginning.
Ready, together. 1, 2, here we go.
All right, next challenge, percussion. I want to hear you guys only from the beginning. I want you to exaggerate even more when you come down in crescendo. All right, just percussion only right from the top.
Percussion, understand? Got it. Ready, do the crescendo. 1, 2, beginning, percussion.
Notice getting the crescendo down even just a little bit more. You can do it. I know you can. Let's try it again with Mr. Schneider. And as soon as you get the crescendo, bring it down just a little bit.
Ready, 1, 2, percussion, go.
Oh, you're almost there. Let's try with everybody. Everybody super focused. Bring it down in crescendo. Big stroke through the crescendo. Nice solid landing on that accent. Everybody, right from the top. Sympathetic? Is this?
We could. Yeah, we use them for different reasons sometimes. But,
Alright, I'm with you.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
I think it's good. And another way to play strong is to do your extension. So, you know, this is a lot. You go to the next one, there. Go up to the next one. That might help you crescendo.
here we go, beginning. Let's really do it. 1, 2, here we go.
Right? You can still keep working on that, but that was right.
Huge.
Did you
Now,
hear it?
How do you, what do you guys think? Do you sound better right now? We haven't done anything with you that you guys can do on your own. Now, all we've done is paid attention to little details. You guys are a great group. I can go around and pay compliments all over. You're a great group. Our advice to you is pay attention to all the details. That little bit you just did right now is so exciting in the way that came through. Right? So our challenge to you is keep the great work up, all of you. Pay attention to every detail, and it's going to make you go from great to amazing. Anything else you want to add, Mr. Sadler?
Yeah. We could go on. We love this, doing this and working with you, by the way. And this is so much fun for us because in a couple of minutes here, we've seen some improvements and seen some many things. We love, I go back to what I said at the beginning, we love the attitude here. And if you could, not just in music, but with everything, think about your attitude going in, be open to suggestions, be open to changing things. And the sky's really the limit, no matter what you want to do. it's hard work playing music a little bit, but it's also, we still play music, all the time. It's still so much fun to play music and be part of that team and play with other people and make music with other people, and figure out how to do it on your own. Put your own band together. Mrs. Amber said, nothing that we told you can't do yourself. Get a duet, get a trio together, go play someplace, go play at a church or play out just play for your family or something like that. But the more music you can do, the better. And learn about your instrument. I'm going to also ask all of you to find a favorite musician that you like on your instrument. This is what you can do for your team too. Do you like to listen to music? You like to listen to music. Okay? Nobody hates listening to music. Find somebody that's on your instrument that you really like listening to. There's lots of them out there. And listen to that. That's also helping you be better. Without playing the instrument, it's helping you be better by listening to it. So you should probably know a famous flute player, right? I'm not going to ask you if you do or who that is, but just by listening and absorbing that language of the music, you're going to be better musicians. And it's fun. It's not something you can put it on while you're doing something else even. But that's one thing I want to leave you with is like listen to good saxophone players, listen to some good clarinet players. Because the way you learned how to talk was you didn't read it, did you? Did somebody, when you were in your crib and your parents are talking to you and all this stuff, you're not reading the words of what to say, you're imitating them, right? So we want you to get that sound in your ear on how a good sound sounds on all of your different instruments. And you do that by listening to people and playing like with their lives. Okay? So, yes, do you know a trombone player?
No, I was going to ask you, does Billy Joel play trombone?
Billy Joel, I don't think plays trombone. He's a great piano player and he's a singer. But, I think sometimes they have trombones in their band.
All right, I'll listen to it.
Trombone shorty. That's what we got there. Check out trombone shorty. Really cool stuff. And by the way, Billy Joel was neighbors with Jim Kleiner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard that. On Long Island.
Yeah, on Long Island. Yeah.
Let's thank Dr. Zanery. A special thanks to some of you. Make sure you say thank you. Some of you who might have had 1, 2, 3, or 4 lessons with Mrs. Howland this year. Make sure you say thank you on your way out. This is what I want you to do. If you can handle yourself and be mature, you're going to put your instrument away, wait for the bell to ring. If you can't handle yourself and be mature, you're going to put your instrument, come back to your seat. Does everybody understand?
Thank you.
Great job.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Jim Kleiner posted all those pictures on Facebook with him and Billy Joel backstage.
No, we didn't. I can literally feel the nervous like going down. Yeah.
Just before I see you talking. Darcy, I stood top of Darcy. I kid you not, I did the whole swinging clap with him. His imitation was fantastic.
That was that old, that model, classic
Sousa's Field Artillery March.
Thank
volume. You'll notice, yeah, it's not so crooked for everybody. So let's start with you. Give me a huge sound, which you guys are very capable of doing, and I'm gonna get 5 just kind of relax, nice pressure.
1, 2, 1, 2.
What did you guys hear before the piece started? I heard it. What did you hear even before the downbeat? I want you to listen to something that happened. What did you hear? Sorry? Okay, I heard something else. I want you to do it again. I want you to listen for what happens before you play. This is way cool. That was awesome, by the way. I want you to play at least that big. Maybe you can even do it a little bit bigger. Every single one of you needs to play 2Fs. It can't be 90% people doing 2Fs because it'll make a difference. Every single one of you, huge fortissimo sound. Same thing right at the beginning. This is what happens before you play.
1, 2, 1.
Yeah, what I heard, and hopefully you guys heard it too, is I heard this nice big breath. Every single one of you knew that you had to get plenty of air in order to make that big opening sound. Awesome. You need to do that every single time. Huge difference.
I've got just a quick thing for you guys to try. You all know how this goes. You've played it many times, right? You know the tempo. Could Mr. Schneider just start without giving you 2 measures ahead of time? So could he just, it's called the prep beat, just start you and then you really watch him, right? So he doesn't really need to give you 1, 2, ready, go, does he? Really? I think you guys can handle that. I think, let's try that without, so you're focused, you know the tune, you're watching your director, and I think that would be a cleaner way to start, but let's try it. Okay, so you're a mature enough group, you don't need, now he's doing that because he doesn't trust you, but you have to, right? He doesn't trust, like, are you watching me and all this stuff, but you guys have to know that you got to work so that he'll trust you. When he does that, you're going to come in, you're not going to be looking around, right? So you're focused on him, all he needs to do, it's called a prep beat, and that gives you, now if he went, he's starting slower. Could you start it a little faster or slower? Let's not tell him what you're going to do, but you're going to get the tempo from how he brings you in. Watch. Okay, so if I were him, I wouldn't trust you right now because you've been following. Right? He changed something. He's going to try something else, either faster or slower. But you have to watch him. This gets him to watch you and him to trust you. Right? Here we go. Get the idea? Now, you're doing that communication. He didn't tell you whether he was going faster or slower. How did you know he was going faster? You could watch him. Yeah. So that's what I'm even in a march, you know, the tempo's pretty steady, but you still need to keep a focus on your director. Keep one eye there, keep checking in with him. We used to say, like, every 3 to 4 measures, check in with your director. He maybe will change something, and that's his prerogative. He can change it, he can slow it down, he can speed it up, but and that would be on him. But you want to try to keep it steady. Start this out one more time. Whatever tempo maybe he's going to do, but you have to adjust and you have to watch, and that's kind of the fun part of this too. And you know, things happen when you have so many people, and just think you're all trying to play so precise. All these people, and how does that work? How can all these people, sometimes you see a whole symphony orchestra like there's 120 people there, and they're all playing precisely right at the same time, and all that. They're watching the conductor, they're listening to each other. It's a real team effort to do that kind of stuff, but we got to get used to really watching him. I know he says, watch me. You heard that before, but I'm serious, like, you really do need to watch it, and then it's up to him to make sure he's giving you the right information and look at you too, right? Because if you're looking at the director and he's not looking at you, then it's not two-way communication. But there's a lot of communication that you could even do in this piece and the other pieces if you had that more trusting connection between each other. So I would say that's something to work on as a group. Okay.
Let me ask you one other question. The fortissimo, the two F's, which was the best one? Was it the last one you did, or the one before that? Which one was more fortissimo? The last time you did it was just before. Just before, right? We all got a little lazy. So we do it one more time. Every time you guys started, you played it like
things. This is a fun piece too. Trumpets. I had to look at your music to make sure, but you're all playing directly right into your stand. Okay, that is a technique you can use to muffle the sound a little bit, and I don't know if we're supposed to do that to balance it out or not. So, okay, we're not. Okay.
They all looked at me as soon as you said that, because
Yeah, but you're all
even today I said not to do that.
Yeah, so you move your stand to the side a little bit, make sure your sound can come up, because you're playing right there. It's almost like it's muted a little bit. Now you have a really nice sound at the beginning of that piece. All you guys together, it's like compliments all the way around, you know. But I think it would sound better either you play above the stand, you know, that way, or you move the stand to the side so you can play down a little bit. But just be careful. Could you? Well, we're not going to do it right now because we got a time thing to do. But think about doing that, because that will change your sound. I want on this piece before. I know we have time. There's a time limit here. I love the low brass and the tubas keeping that pulse going with the bass drum. There, bump, 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 bump. It was like solid. It was good tone. It was like you guys. Congratulations on that. I mean, you got a good section sound there. Yeah, and the other thing I wanted to just remark on before I forget is you have a wonderful French horn solo there. That's awesome. Yeah, and it was just like, you know, we don't hear that, especially at this grade level, that much with that mature sound, and it was beautiful, and really adds to the whole sound of your band. You know, if you don't have that French horn, but keep it going. I mean, it's so good to have that in a band. So I appreciate that a lot. Could you all just play one of the highlights of your whole program? I think it was 87 of this piece. Could you just play like a minute or two of that? It kind of opens up there, and there's a little bit of a different feel. But wherever you want to start to get into it, or I don't know if that's a good place to start, but
That's fine.
Okay.
87?
Yeah.
Guys, the half notes aren't with me right now, so half notes. Ready? 1, 2, 87. One, two, 87.
Okay. Just, I mean, we lost the time a little bit that time in there.
We're too far apart.
It was a little, yeah, there was a little, but you know what? The good news is that you got back on.
Right.
And you got back on because you were listening and you're watching Mr. Schneider. So that's good. Things are going to happen. Even with the best of orchestras, things are, you know, there's a lot of people to put together. So the main thing is that you don't stop, you don't give up, you just keep going, you listen to each other, and follow your direction. You got back on. So that's another lesson to really, because those things will happen.
Yeah.
You know, those things happen in performances for real, with professionals, right? But you try not to let it happen, but it can happen.
Speaking of which, in the little bit of time we have left, let's check out the locomotive. Same thing as the six guys that just talked about. This one, what happened with your 8 notes when you're in loud sections? Yeah, right? We were off to the races in some spots. You guys can push this, keep no pressure about it. It's all about timing, because this is so tough out here, and you're in a new space. So contrast, but really flutes and oboe, no oboe, right? All these staccatos, flutes, saxophones. You guys are the metronome here. It's got to be super precise.
1, 2, 1 and 2, and here we go.
We're going to do an experiment right now. I'd like just flutes to play the first two measures. Actually, let's do this. Let's have flutes only, saxophone and trumpets only. Starting right on 29.
1, 2, crescendos, 2, 3, 4.
All right, this is subtle. What happens with the crescendo? What happens to the tempo with the crescendo? Speed it up a little bit. Let's do that same thing again. Super. Let's see, on the snare. Can you play straight eighth notes for us while they're doing it? Lock right into him while we're doing this.
Okay, let's make piano count. That one is ready. 1, 2, 1 and 2, and here we go.
Clarinets, another experiment. Let's try this at 29 with everybody. I want you to play the figure for now, all staccato. So, right, so rather than just for now, so everybody locks right in. So everybody's staccato starting at 29.
1, 2, 1, 2, 29.
We're already falling apart. Can we switch snares on this one too?
Yeah, we're using this.
Yeah, can we go with the soprano snare instead? Yeah. Cool. And let's try it again. Everybody staccato, listen to each other, just like what we were doing before. We're peeling apart. 29, everybody?
1, 2, 1 and 2, and here we go.
You're doing better. Still, the one tendency we're having is when it crescendos, we want to get faster. Don't let it do that. A good improvement in what you just did, I think, in the new space we're going to check that out.
Yeah.
All right, what else, Mr. Sadler?
Before I forget too, on the last piece, adding the piccolo on there, the fact that you're doing that was really not a nice effect, right? It was like, wow, there's a piccolo there, and it added that really made it a cleaner ending on that. So good work on that. You guys, I just want to tell you too, and you should if you haven't already, you're so fortunate to have Mr. Schneider as your band director.
Look at those faces.
No, I'm telling you, I mean, to do these kind of experiences, to have people come in, to work with you, we're all just want you to play better, right? But to have, and he goes above and beyond to make sure this stuff happens for you guys. And it's obvious in your playing because your program's growing, you're getting better, you're doing really good literature. So I just don't forget in your head to realize how fortunate you are, because it's not like that everywhere. We can tell you that in every middle school all across there, it's not like that everywhere. So you've got a really good caring director that picks the literature and works really hard for that. What you can do, if you can match his energy and work that hard on yourselves, and work on your own individually, that's really going to help your whole group a little bit. And let me just ask you real quickly, what's the best part of being in a band? What are some of the best parts of being in a band? Yeah, somebody. What?
Teamwork.
Teamwork. It's definitely, I'm glad you said that, because this is really a strong team, right? And you've been together for quite a few years already, and it shows. It shows. What's a rewarding part of being in the group? Yeah. experience of playing music, different kind of music than maybe you normally play. You're learning about music, something you can enjoy the rest of your life. And you have opportunities like to hang with all your friends and do things, cool things. Yes. Everything comes together at concerts, and people applaud what you're doing, and you can make a difference in their life and in the world through your music, and not make the entire world, but the world of the people that you're playing for. It really makes a difference. And I've been to so many concerts where I see parents so proud of you that they tear up when they hear you play well. You know, they're proud of what you've accomplished. You know, so that's something. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Meeting people with similar interests.
Definitely. You know what? Mr. Zambri and I both have children that went through the band programs. We went through band programs. They're still best friends with the people who went through band programs in middle school and high school, and they're still friends with those same people. It's like band kids are the best, and you're like the best kid. We think anyway. You're the best kids in the whole school. You know, kids that are in band and band kids, and it's like I'm telling you, we've seen it, and you know. It's just like a really great group of kids, and you have the same interests. Yes?
This isn't time for all of it, but you get to do fun stuff like the mom does.
You definitely, you know what, this is more than just the music. It's the collaboration, it's the teamwork, it's doing things together, it's the friendships you make. Yep, definitely.
The opportunities you get educationally, like through colleges and stuff?
You know, you can keep playing your instrument for the rest of your life. And lots of people that play an instrument go play in colleges. And you don't have to be a music major even to play in college. You can play in the Yukon Marching Band and the pep bands that travel all over the country are mostly not even music majors. They're the people that go to Yukon that play an instrument. They like their band friends, and they travel all over the country to the basketball games, to the football games, and they just do that because they like doing it. They like hanging with them. What a great opportunity that would be, you know. If you keep performing, you keep playing.
One last thought I want to share with you. So this program that you guys are doing right now, these three pieces, there are a lot of high schools in the state, a lot of high schools in the state that will be playing at that level, quite honestly. And for you guys as middle schools to be playing this kind of literature and doing a really good job with it is really awesome. So if you're doing the right stuff, you got to get used to this new space. You know, that's the biggest deal right now, is working on, you know, keeping things together because it's hard to hear. Really very mature sound, a lot of good music happening. You guys should be very proud of what you're doing tonight. We all hope you continue to do this because you've got so much to offer, and you're doing great things. Keep it up.
If we want to make sure we thank Dr. Zambri for coming, and if this is your 5th or 6th time seeing Mr. Sadler, make sure you thank him for all his work that he did this year with him. He likes to accept compliments, so you can come up to him and say thank
My
you
pleasure.
for that. Thank you, everybody. Good job.
Good luck, everybody. Yeah, good luck. Really good.
Me too. I need to grab my stuff.